since 2008. Since that period of time, let's say I started in Koning, and then from Koning I started growing. I had then the city Turek, and then I started city Straupovo, and then in time also came to Włocławek. Now in Poland I have like 9 cities. So bit by bit I'm growing, but I'm doing more projects, you can see, more with kids, because kids is also the future that's coming. So you develop them, you teach them how to disciplinize against also when you're playing with an opponent. It's just more for discipline, because kids, you know, nowadays they're also more on streets, they don't have so much to do. So Capoeira sometimes help them, takes them away from the street, and you give them something like new to do, because Capoeira in time, when you learn it, you get like a teacher. You can also start giving lessons, so it's also in time you can use it as a hobby or as your normal job, also earn money. So there's a lot of possibilities. Yeah, camouflage. In coming up years that I would have much more cities and much more also projects to start developing more around Poland, because I hear that Polish people likes to move. They like fighting sport, discipline sport, and defense sport. So Capoeira is also a new opportunity. It's a new sport because it's not so big yet around the world like karate, or you have taekwondo. It's not so big, but bit by bit it's growing and getting his own territory. Okay, for the explanation of Capoeira, I would also explain from Capoeira is normally a dance with fighting, acrobatic, and music, a sport. So all 4 normally you connect with each other, and that makes Capoeira. So normally you don't go and you practice only the fighting. No, you practice also the dancing, because the dancing normally creates the fighting, and next to that the music that they play, it's the rhythm that you also play on the rhythm. So it's many things comes into Capoeira. Today you see me, I have normally brown cord. My level, normally they call me mestrando. They don't say I'm mestre, but I'm mestrando. Just one level underneath the master. I still have a teacher above me. My teacher also have still his teacher above him that they call the Grand Mestre. So you have the Grand Mestre, the Mestre, I'm mestrando. So in time, a period of time, my mestre is gonna organize also the same festival that you guys see here. It's gonna be the same festival, but it's gonna be my period of time to get my new graduation. And for me, normally graduations, it takes sometimes 4 to 5 years before I graduate. But when you start with students, you see they start with no cord, white and yellow cord, and those period of time they get graduated every 6 months. So they start normally with the white cord, they go to white yellow, from white yellow they go to quart yellow, they go, and the level continue. When you get to a certain level that we call graduado, that's the period of time the teachers will start to focus what you give back to capoeira. And that means that you get to a certain level of graduado, you have to learn how to play all instruments, you have to learn how to sing when you're playing the instruments, and also next to that you're starting to teach yourself how to talk capoeira, because from green to purple chord, when you get to that level you have to be talking also Portuguese. So it's a lot of steps you learn in capoeira, and that's my work that I try to bring now in Poland. That this man here is here today to help me to pronounce a little bit of capoeira, and I hope in time I would see lot more of people. Parents, you also can practice. Don't think from I'm too old, I cannot do nothing. Yes, you can. Children, they like to play, but you can also come and practice.